Totally. I was thinking like in the assisted livings, sprinkler system is a necessity, fire alarm system, and lots of fixed assets which we don't really use in single family rentals, but we need it for assisted living. Also, the front and the backyard, and also for the seniors to enjoy the backyard grills and fireplace, you name it, all different things. Would they be deductible also? And the
Yeah,
whole capex budget, we could spend 150,000 easy to renovate a property when we buy one, so that all that will be deductible, right?
yeah. Not only so, all of that is deductible,
Mm.
as you can capitalize it. Some of it you could just expense, right? Some of it would be de
Yeah.
minimis and you could expense it. The bigger stuff, the security systems, the outside sprinklers for the lawn would be a land
Yeah.
improvement. The stuff, the security and firearms and that kind of stuff, those would all be 5 year assets. And the rest of the stuff would probably just be regular, just 5 year assets. Also,
Mhm.
like the grill stuff you were talking about outside, you
Yeah.
had
Yeah.
chairs and tables and patios and stuff. And again, it's almost like a vacation rental. You're
So
putting
true.
a lot of stuff in there to be able to keep it running. And so
Yes.
what's nice about that is that you have this ability to create tax deductions based on what you put into it. And you can almost plan it out, right? Like you can pick
Mm.
your level of
Yeah.
what you want to put in there so you know what to deduct. The other thing too, so let's say you buy so you have to keep this in mind. When you buy a property, let's say you buy a house, right?
Hmm.
Now the house needs work. Like you said, you have a capex budget. You're going
Yep.
to go in and you're going to renovate the property,
Yep.
right? You need to talk to your cost segregation study company
Yep.
because they can do a disposal study as part of your cost seg study, right? So you go in, just
Yes.
as an example, on a smaller level, because these are smaller properties, right?
Mm.
You can take pictures of everything that was in the house when you bought it.
Yep.
Literally, the day you
Mm.
close, you go walk through it with a video camera, right?
Mm.
Now, all of the things that you remove from that
Ah,
house as part of the renovations, your
yes.
segregation study company can value those and create a write off. You reduce the basis of purchase
Yes.
price of the house, but you're able to get an ordinary write off for all of those things that you disposed of during the renovation, right? So it can create
Hmm.
a nice upfront tax deduction. Now you go and you renovate, you put all new stuff in there, and then you cost segregate that, and you end up with the double bang. You get the cost segregation
Hmm.
depreciation, and you get the
Yes.
disposition loss for all the things that were pulled out of the house.
Beautiful, beautiful. This is so intricate. It's so exciting. I think not too many people are even aware of this. I heard about it few years back when I was doing same thing over there in Atlanta, Georgia, and in Florida. I'm so thankful you reminded that we should be really getting some good cost segregation companies involved to have the double whammy. I hope everybody watching us or listening to us go back and listen to what Ted is saying. This is a very good point. Very good point.
Yeah, because it all depends. If you're buying houses, renovating them first, and that's a great strategy. You're absolutely
Yeah.
you're if you don't do that, you're missing out on a pretty substantial deduction because you're probably getting
Yes.
rid of a lot of stuff. If you're buying turnkey properties, like you're buying something and
Mhm.
you're just going to be able to start moving people in day one once you get it furnished and everything, that
Yeah.
maybe that's not a strategy you can use then,
Sure.
but you're going to get better prices and everybody's looking for value add, right? That's how you add value is you take
Totally.
a property that's in disrepair and you're essentially converting it probably from some sort of residential use or something into a more commercial use as a residential assisted living. By doing those renovations, maybe you're having to do small additions to create more room. Maybe you're having
Yes.
to move some walls to make things more compatible with your
Mm-hmm.
purpose. So all of that kind of
Yes.
repositioning of the house or adding on to it, all of that backs.
I
There's
love
there's a
it.
bonus depreciation component of all of that stuff.
That's awesome.